If someone were to ask you who the biggest pop star in the world is, who would come to your mind? Taylor Swift? Selena Gomez? Well, for me, it's Ariana Grande Butera. Born on June 26, 1993 to Italian parents Joan Grande and Edward Butera, she is regarded as one of the most successful female recording acts of the last decade after starting her career in 2013. Today, we will discuss the works of activism that Ariana Grande has done, some hard times that she's been through to get to where she is now, and some of the accomplishments that she's made and why she deserves the success that she's gotten. Now, as an activist, Ariana Grande has shown to support many causes. She's shown to be a good role model for children by taking a stance and fully backing that. Now, according to lookingtothestars.org, Ariana Grande has made donations and shown support to many organizations such as the Make-A-Wish Foundation, PETA, Stand Up to Cancer, and she's also made donations and vowed to support groups that are dealing in coronavirus relief this year, such as the Worldwide Health Organization's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund, as well as Feeding America. And then after the killing of George Floyd in May of 2020 this year, Ariana Grande has been one of the most vocal celebrities on social media, just showing her support to the Black Lives Matter protests, as well as calling for support of Black-owned businesses and raising awareness to where you can donate and sign pledges to make your voice heard, even if you feel like you don't know how to. Now, everybody goes through hard times in their lives, but Ariana Grande has managed to turn her hard times and bad experiences into something beautiful and positive. Now, beginning in 2014 with the death of her grandfather, she managed to turn this personal tragedy into one of her most successful career years yet, which brought her a #1 album and the album My Everything, her sophomore album, as well as 3 consecutive top 5 singles, which would be Problem, Bang Bang, and Break Free. And that was all in the summer of 2014. Now, in 2017, her concert in Manchester, England, on May 22nd, was involved in an act of terror, in a terrorist attack, where 23 people died and over 135 people were injured. Most of them were children. This event caused Ariana to have post-traumatic stress disorder, and even though she came out of that with this condition, she ended up turning that around 2 weeks later after that attack and pulled off a benefit concert called One Love Manchester, which raised $23 million for the victims in the city of Manchester. Now, lastly, personal tragedy struck her again in 2018 when the death of her ex-boyfriend and close personal friend Mac Miller passed away due to an overdose. Despite this, she managed to make 2018 and 2019 the most successful years of her career yet. And with that being said, it moves me into my next topic of some of the accomplishments that she has made throughout her career, which are really impressive for how old she is, being only 26 years old and being only 7 years into her career. She has managed to become Billboard's first and only artist to ever debut all of her lead singles in the top 5 of Billboard Hot 100, which would be for her first 5 albums. She also has 4 out of 5 #1 albums on the Billboard 200. She was named one of Forbes' most influential people in 2019. And after the album Thank You Next, she became the first and only solo act to ever hold the top 3 spots on the Billboard Hot 100 with 7 Rings, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored, and Thank You Next. Now, Ariana Grande is a 26-year-old multi-platinum recording artist. She's been the most streamed artist on Spotify in 2019. She's the most streamed female artist on Spotify in 2019. She was the most streamed female artist of the 2010s decade on Spotify, and is now the most followed woman on Instagram and on Spotify as of right now. So today, some of the things that we've discussed were Ariana's work as an activist, her hard times that has gotten her through her career and that has happened to her throughout her career, and how she's managed to turn those experiences around and make them into positive experiences, as well as some of the accomplishments that she's made throughout her career, which are really impressive for the last decade. Thank you.